All right, so I got back from watching Unsung Hero, the autobiographical story from the guys who give us For King and Country, the music and all the music videos and stuff. And I believe the one brother that's in this movie that plays his own father, he's been in a couple movies before this. But this is the first movie that I know of, anyway, that is like a For King and Country production. So fitting that, they're telling the story of their parents, specifically their mother, as their first movie. Who knows if they'll make more besides this? But the one brother seems to be really into it. I know he directed this movie as well. He wrote it and he starred in it. So he seems to be really into movies. So who knows if there'll be more besides this? But anyway, Unsung Hero is about a family of Australians who fall upon hard times because of the economy and have to move to America, specifically Nashville, Tennessee. And it's about them trying to lean upon their faith in God, their belief in each other, supporting each other, and the mom trying her best to be the glue to keep the family together as they're trying to get out of this bad financial situation that they are in. So before I get into my thoughts on this movie, I do have to say that I am not necessarily the target audience, I believe. And one of the reasons why I say that is because it seemed like the people that I went to watch this movie with really, really enjoyed it. And they could easily look past all of the small little things that annoy someone like me. So as someone like me, I have to look back and kind of look at what the movie's trying to do and see if it does that well. And I do think the movie does it well. It's trying to be an uplifting story about family, specifically a mom who's able to keep her family together, support them, and love them through these hard times. And the movie is very sweet, and it is very loving, and it does all that. My issues with the movie come along with small little nitpicky things and just cliches that it runs through that just really made the movie super boring to me. It just kept doing the same stuff over and over again to me. There would be a challenge and then we'd solve it, and then there'd be another challenge and then we'd solve that. And after a while I got kind of bored and tired of it. The movie is very schmaltzy, so everything is like, oh, the biggest deal ever. Like if people come with Christmas carols for Christmas for a family who's having a bad Christmas, you'd think it's the end of the movie. This is how big of a deal it is. And then when the family finds a playground on the road, you'd think this is the end of the movie, the way that all the slow motion and stuff is going on. And it happens over and over again with this sort of stuff. And after a while, it's just like, oh, okay, we get it. Let's get on with it. But again, that is me kind of viewing the movie very critically. If you're seeing this movie just to have an encouraging, good time, that stuff might not bother you. And so this is kind of a non-factor to someone like you. But I'm just telling you what I thought. I do think the acting in this movie is pretty strong. I was quite impressed, especially by the For King and Country guy. I forget his name, but he plays his own father. He had some pretty decent acting chops. Sometimes when singers are also trying to be actors, it works well. Sometimes it doesn't work well. But here I think it worked pretty well. Everyone else is good. The actress who plays the mother is good. The actress who plays the oldest sister in the movie, who is kind of like not the main character, but a lot of the plot revolves around her character. She did a pretty decent job. She's got a good voice as well. The movie's got some pretty fun, references to Australia, to For King and Country, that were fun as someone in the know for me. So yeah, all in all, I would definitely recommend this if you are a fan of For King and Country. If you want to watch a faith-based movie, a Christian movie that is not super duper cheesy. I mean, I thought it was super schmaltzy, but there have been other Christian movies that are way more schmaltzy than this one. So if you want to see a more competently made Christian movie that, doesn't just try to throw, obvious things at your face and treat you like a child, this is a pretty decent movie to go watch. It's a good family movie. If your family is fans of For King and Country, it's definitely a good movie to take the family to. So yeah, if that interests you, Unsung Hero out in theaters right now, and you can go ahead and check it out.